All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. Watch me elevate. Yeah. All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. With it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. and all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. I was born and when I watched me elevate.
Uh-oh. Am I good now? Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is JG, and with me today, I have EJP. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
Awesome. I have okay. I'm gonna go on a rant after this. But welcome to VRNL. We have all the ranks versus Tyro NA, and VRNL, if you don't know, is focused more on stuns than it is the actual goals. So just to break down the rules a little bit, stuns are most of the priority in this game. The more stuns you have, it actually adds points on. Instead of the legitimate UI that you see like in VRML matches or just in the normal spectator match, maybe in Spark, it actually has its own customized scoreboard that we can see. It adds points and stuns. Now you're asking how do you count points and stuns to get to your total, which is what's shown in the main game. So points are important to get an addition of, well, points are obviously important in for actual scoring, because if you have, let's say, you scored a 3 and the other side has 0, you get your 3 points, because whoever has a higher amount of points are the ones who get to keep the scoring points. Is that a good way of saying it? The scoring points, the goals,
I
the
call them
goals.
call them disc and goal points. This is Newton Dad, by the way.
Okay.
Hi guys.
That's Newton, Dad. Finally, you can hear them after all that time. But whoever has the most amount of in-goal points gets those points, and whoever has the least amount do not include that. But what both sides do get is stunning. So if it's 3 points, but you're up a lot more, you can still get it. So throughout this, I will just go through, explain it, and just explain why. But we are going to be starting this off on the orange on the left side. We got next Brocky, Inky, and Twizzy Palm, and on the right side we have When You See Cool Whip, Jucifer, Chidretti, and Obsidian, but at least one of them, which looks like it is Cool Whip. It looks like we're gonna get this started off with a quick 3-pointer from Cool Whip. Gonna whip it up and now make this a 2-6. So 3 points when it comes to a legitimate goal, and then 3 stuns, that adds up to 6. And for the side of all the ranks, they just got 2 stuns, and that's it till they have 2 points. But I've talked enough. EJP, talk to me.
You have.
Yeah, I think just to kind of add on to what JG said, the stuns are just all stuns in general, right? So we're all used to kind of punches, but blocks obviously count as well. So that's kind of important to keep in mind. And like you said, we'll try to keep you guys up to date on the score that we're seeing on the custom scoreboard, because it's going to be different than what you're seeing on the stream.
Yeah, thank you so much. And one more rule that I forgot, but this is a perfect example. Both sides have got a 3-pointer, so those points are both negated. So Tyro NA has 5 stuns, so they're the ones winning at this moment. But Inky's going to get a huge send through, but Luke will see that shot from a mile away, doing a little bit of juking, trying to find that opportunity, as it will be Obsidian. Going to be there doing a little bit of juking. Going to try and just find a connection, pass it down to Cool Whip, and find it through. They are going to be up, math, 5 point, wait.
7.
Wait, 6 points, 6 points, I can math.
The instant replays are not working at the moment. Give it a second. It'll come back in play here. Sorry.
Welcome to my life, Newton, where instant replays don't work all the time. The amount of times I've had VRML instant replays not work, which I'm gonna try and fix for the future. I'm hoping for the best.
Let's see. I'll click one more just to see if it works. Nope, didn't work. So I may not use them. Excuse my blank screen.
But EJP, you're good to talk about the game if you'd want to. I'm not the only person here. You're
No,
also a
no,
star.
that's fine. I was just checking to see if this replay was gonna go through, but
Did not, so we will skip it.
there we go.
Well, speaking of which, it's tied again. Are you kidding? It's tied. It's legitimately tied on both points. Both sides. 18 stuns for both sides and 5 points for both sides to make it a total to 18 to 18. EJP, at least for me, this is pretty different. Like, what do you think about VRNL?
I was fortunate enough to catch the kind of the creators of this on 2CQ earlier, and this is kind of just one variant of something that they want to try. So I think it's kind of be interesting to see what other things they want to come up with. But the idea of having it focused on something that probably a lot of us don't necessarily focus on a lot is kind of an interesting aspect, right? Like, I'm sure we all try to stun and we all try to block, but I don't know about you, JG, but for like the past couple of weeks ever since I heard about this cup, I've been kind of just floating around the brawler room trying to see how long I can hold a block for, bouncing off the blocks, trying to kind of see how well I can protect myself, because I'm not great at doing that in match.
You know, as a goalie, that's going to be a potential long three. Not going to be able to find the connections. I'm a goalie, at least as of right now. I used to be a striker back in my bronze/silver/gold days, and I'd say I'm in plat at least for right now. It's an estimate. In a game, if it was to a 3 match, as that is going to be a 2-pointer, going to give Orange, aka all the ranks, a 7-point lead. Very close. You might say, oh, 7 points in a real game. That might be a lot different because you need to get 2 threes and 1 2, or 4 2s if you want to actually tie it up. So it's still very close because stuns are very easy to get through. But I'm used to just not stunning a lot, so it's just weird to have a stun-focused game because I'm normally in the back line, not really trying to find stuns and blocks a lot, as that is going to be fought through. Inky having the potential to make it, and that's going to be a slow 10 meter per second shot. Gonna give all the ranks just all a bit more of a lead, as it will be a 12-point lead for them. But as we've seen, we saw Tyro NA before this warming up a little bit, and I mean, I think that both of these teams have an equal opportunity. Both sides have a lot more of a chance. And even through when they had a scrim, they still pushed through, and they didn't get a lot of points at all, but they still won in the Bruiser style scoring. It's interesting. It's interesting that you don't need to get more. You can just get a bunch of stuns, as Obsidian to do a little bit of floor juking. Gotta find those connections. Juke out up to Cool Whip. Oh no! It's gonna bounce off the bottom pocket, not make it through. But Cool Whip will seal the deal and make this a 50 to 45 point difference. All the ranks in the lead. EJP, what you think so far about these two teams so far?
I mean, they seem to be pretty evenly matched. Like you said, Gigi. I mean, five stuns effectively is all that separates them. And one goal, as you can kind of see on the custom scoreboard there. So I mean, that's again, to kind of what you said, a 3 would tie it back up pretty quickly, or a bunch of stuns in a 3 could put Tyro NA back in the lead pretty quickly. So it's definitely interesting, and I don't know how much we're allowed to talk about the scrim that we saw beforehand, but we saw them get mercied but still win by 1 stun in the scrim,
Yeah.
which just it defies what we know about the game, right? I think that's kind of the whole point and the whole kind of intention behind this league and the kind of matches that they want to run. So yeah, it's extremely interesting to see it play out like that.
Yeah, I would say it defies the echo laws, especially just how we're so used to it. And Imagine if you've played since like 2018 and then you playing to VRNL for the first time ever, and this is the introduction. Like that would just be crazy, and that would just be honestly astonishing. As it is going to be inversion from Next. Next gonna try and get it through, but will get stuffed out, and it will get sent all the way down through. We're gonna have to see how this is going to be connected, as it will be a little bit of a back end. Twizzy Pale gonna twizz all over and do some dipsy doodles, trying to find the connections. Not a lot of stuns happening, as that's going to be a potential backboard shot, but the connection will not be there, and it's going to be sent all the way through. We're going to have to see how this is going to be played out. As I mean, well, why not get some points while you're trying to get the disc? That disc is not that.
Yeah, that seems like the intention, right? Like, forget what you know about re-grabbing. Forget. Oh. Ow.
Yeah, you got a little bit of delay. So
I'm a bit delayed, but
so my reaction, if I say like, "Oh my God," you're like, "What happened?" Oh, that's what happened. So yeah, a nice boop shot, and right now they are 25 points up, as it seems. Yes, 20. No, 20.
It's not
Math.
quite. It's not 25.
15.
It's 15.
15. Yeah.
Okay, my math is semi-correct, but it will be through connection, not able to be found. Cool will be there instead. Gonna find that pass down to Obsidian. Obsidian going to try and keep this this line in the offense nice and strong. Gonna do some juking, and will not find the connection. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I have yet to figure. Jidre.
Yeah.
Jidre. Thank you. As,
They call him Jid.
Jid. I'm gonna call him Jid now. That's cool. Or I'll call him by their Discord name, Sydney, right? Isn't that what their Discord name? I don't know.
It's Jid, right?
But it will be through. Cool Whip trying to find it potentially a stun. As you know what? Honestly, I'd be focusing more on just getting that through. As Twizzy Palm will try and be there for a backboard shot, not able to be there, and sent all the way down through. I've noticed, even with a lot of great players, this is extremely slow. This is like molasses slow. It's unbearable for me, at least. It is crazy, as we have 30 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, unless they can get some fast-firing hands out there, it looks like it will be all the ranks able to secure all the points in this round, as Next will be there for the possession. Try and go for another pass down through. Nobody will be there. Cool Whip trying to maybe be there, but will be square, as that is almost a really nice behind-the-back shot. We're going to have to see how this second round is going to be played. Yeah, so EJP, I want to hear your opinions. I want to see, what do you think Tyro NA can do to improve for this next round?
Well, I mean, it's really difficult to say. I mean, we thought it was going to be kind of a blow, but when you look at it, I mean, it's only 13 stuns or a couple of points difference, right? I think you made a comment earlier about picking up stuns as they're moving the disc forward or as they're moving forward, right? And I think if they try and do that and try and capitalize on that, because I mean that's the entire intention of this type of match, right? If they do that, that's probably going to make the difference.
I mean, yeah, thank you so much. As obviously also with VRNL, they have to reset everything for stuns and all of that. So I'm curious to see how this is going to be played out. This is honestly going to be interesting. So, Newton Dad, if you want to, do you have anything else you'd like to add before this second round starts?
Sure. You know, Tyro NA being a very thought-leading team, they have a lot of kind of a headiness to their game. I'll be curious to see if we don't see them just taking this moment between rounds and adjusting their strategy a tiny bit to maybe bring them out ahead in this round. I mean, you'll see. We'll all see. But I know there's probably going to be a fight that breaks out.
As VRNL will do, as we do get the thrusters running, thrusters through, and that's going to be set.
You guys see this?
See what?
The scoreboard is glitched in the middle of the field. It's literally still there.
Nope.
Like the MVP board is in the middle of the field.
Nope.
I see it on the stream, yeah.
It is literally, that is the strangest, stupidest thing I've ever seen.
First in a lifetime, am I right? You gotta
I've never,
experience it at least
well,
once.
we never do resets between rounds in
Right.
VRML,
Maybe
really.
it's just too. Yeah, you're right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. But what is crazy is that Tyro NA is in the lead for right now. No score has been made, 4-6. Tyro NA is in the lead. That is going to be coming up through. Twizzy Palm almost had the opportunity of a goal, but next will be there, inverting up, trying to find a potential connection. Gonna pass it down to Sprocky. Sprocky gonna pass that down to Inky. Inky finding that connection. Gonna pass it up to Twizzy. Twizzy gonna go for the shot, and it's gonna be a very nice and slow two-pointer. But hey, fun fact: Tyro NA isn't still in the lead. So if they can just get more stuns than a score, they're fine. And I believe that they could, as that scrim that they had before immediately proved it. So
Right.
I'm curious to see how that's gonna play everything out.
Proof positive. Meanwhile, the scoreboard is literally in the middle and staying active. So, convenient and bothersome, but that's the wildest thing I've ever seen.
It's the newest VRML edition.
It's a new
Just
feature. It's a
the-
feature.
It's right in the middle. It's just gonna have right in the
Powered
middle,
by
powered
Ready
by
at Dawn.
Ignite.
That one's powered by Ready at Dawn, promise.
Oof. Close shot there. That's gonna be a potential shot. Gonna have to see how this is gonna be played out. Twizzy Palm gonna get that sent all the way down through. Only a point difference. We're gonna have to see who will get down to this first. Gonna be bouncing in a very tight spot. Twizzy Palm gonna go for the shot, and it will ding. An unfortunate one at that. But we're gonna have to see how this is gonna be played out. Gonna be there, and that's gonna be a bottom pocket. Twizzy Palm gonna stay nice and chill, and it is tied up. Fun
Yeah,
fact.
that
That
is-
is
I love that. This is my favorite part about this match style. You have a 4-0 lead, and you have a tie
4-point
game.
lead. It's
And a tie game.
game.
Yeah. It makes no sense. It makes every bit of sense. It's beautiful.
how's everyone's mind doing with this game? Because like I don't understand. This just doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I've done a few of these now. It's starting to make a little more sense. But next, just tucks that one in for a quick 2, and that's going to keep them ahead if they can keep scoring these little points. Tyro's really focusing on stuns, and all the ranks is focusing on stuns and points. So that strategy, of the rounded game, the control game, the possession game, that's the part of the game that seems to win this.
I mean, yeah, as I'm eating a Taki right now, next is going to be finding that open connection. Will make the bounce shot through. And Sprocky gonna get the juke. I choke on the spice, and they didn't choke on that shot as it will connect. 8-0 through the normal score, but on the Bruiser Cup, as you can see, all the ranks coming in with 27 points. Only a 7-point lead. And I'm going to crunch on this, Newton, so give me a second. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have started eating a Taki mid-cast.
That's pro level, JG. Pro level.
I love me too.
We're gonna have to treat you like skinny.
No, anything but him. Please.
Wow,
Please.
what a move from Obsidian there. Did you see that? That was
I did.
two
Shoot
Dusties
and stuns. Yeah.
in a row with possession of the disc, and then manages to get the pass downfield. Good play.
Yeah, it's going to stay through. That is an open potential shot. Should going to be there. Will not connect. Might have actually had the open opportunity with just enough time. 33-29. That is still a very close game. One you see going to be able to be there, or Luke. And oh no, Jid is going to try and go for the backboard shot. That will not be there. And next will get that sent down through, getting the worst spot to ever clear through down to the tunnel. Even if you hit the lip, it might go into the tunnel. Hitting this almost the same exact spot, next having that potential shot. Running, and it won't be there. I've actually seen, fun fact, I've seen a video where somebody hits a backboard shot of trying to get it through, and they make a self-goal from like negative 50 meters away. Like they literally bounce it all the way from the enemy side and get it through. As one you see will be there, Luke. I don't know why I'm calling one you see. It's Luke. God,
It's both.
I'm gonna get fired from Prod just because of that. And you're saying, okay, JG does not pronounce my name correctly. I mean, it is correct, but whatever.
I'd say both are correct. Both are correct.
Anything
but
but
me
one
saying
up.
it right.
I think you could say anything but one up would be fine. But next is taking a nice easy peasy drop in of the 2 meter 2-meter out, 9 meters per second goal, 2 points. The points are separating again. You're starting to see all the ranks pulling ahead. Maintaining that 10-point lead is going to be really hard for Tyro to get the points lead, so they're just going to simply have to bump up the stun rate very, very high.
Yeah, and I caught it a little bit on your second cam there, Newton, where as they were fighting for the last point, as Tyro was, I could see Jidre kind of did goalie's done, probably 2 reasons: to help get a goal, but also obviously to rack up stuns, right? Because you gotta like in a regular match, you gotta adjust your strategy based upon what's happening. So I think you're right on. That's exactly what they're doing.
I mean, I know for a fact that Luke has my scoreboard script running on his computer, so he knows from moment to moment what the score is. Not only does the point score, but the point stun score, so Bruiser style. So I know he can be adjusting this on the fly because he's that kind of guy. He thinks about this game inside and out all the time. But a big clear goes through for Tyro as the play goes through deep into all the rank side.
Almost close, but Inky will be there. Gonna get the juke out. Oh my god, that is gonna be a brutal one at that. Gonna send it all the way through. Inky gonna come all the way, getting the nice shot. Sprocky gonna have the open opportunity for a shot. Maybe, potentially, Twisty Palm unable to find it there. Jucifer gonna be there, but that's gonna be a ding off the ring, and that won't be a connection. Tyro NA gonna find the potential as Jucifer will get the stun off. Nobody at goal. Now there will be somebody at goal, but Twisty Palm is gonna go for the stun. Next, he's gonna go for the shot, but will get stunned out in the nick of time for Tyro NA to make some more points on the board. It is close. It is super close. If they can get a point on the board, even though it might not do anything, it will save them a little bit more time as it will be sent down through. And like I said, even though if you hit that lip in the right spot, it will still go through, but it won't bounce all the way back. Like, oh, God. Imagine making a competitive spot that, like, if you hit it, it bounces back. Like, no way. That, like, it's not like that was, like, thought about. Also...
well, as you were calling that whole play, GG, I watched the score tie up, switch, and then tie up again, and then go back all the ranks. So it's
oh no!
So what you're saying is Tyro NA's strategy is starting to work slowly but surely,
right,
until something like that happens, where they just keep another 2 points and another stop at play. It's still very close. 5-point game. Those 5 stuns takes no time at all to do. You send your whole team out, mark one person, you've got 4 of those 5.
This is really off topic, but I'm still gonna say it. Like,
it's like I was gonna say, when does that ever slow you down, JG?
It never does. I always have time to go off topic.
Go ahead.
Anyways, the level design of Valk Arena, I wonder how long it took to actually figure that out. Is Obsidian gonna go shoot a little bit too much to the left when you see will be there? Honestly, wasting time, even though they won't make any points. I don't think they should be worrying about points. They should just stay on the back line, just juking out all the players and just getting more stuns. Because honestly,
I think that's exactly what they're doing, JG. I think they're purposefully fanning to
delaying,
to rack up stuns, right, and keeping it in the zone, making all the ranks focus on trying to clear, but then stunning them out as much as they can while they try. That's definitely what they're doing.
They're within 4 and they have a minute to go.
It is easily possible to make this into a 3rd round. As Obsidian will be there. Okay, this is unordinarily close, I swear. This is going to come down to the nick of time. Is that's going to be a little bit of a fumble? Next will get stunned out. Jid needs to just hold it off for a little bit. When you see will be there, gonna unfortunately get stunned out, and next will be there. The stuns, the My internet goes
80 to 81. It's literally a 1-point game. We have 29 seconds on the clock.
Yes.
It's going to come down to
my
here.
Internet goes
82
out.
to
My
83. 83 to 82. So still in all the ranks in the lead. Disc gets cleared. Stuns I hear. 84, 82. That may be it. That one stun may be the difference. Don't chase the disc. Go stun somebody.
Chase it. Stun. Turn around
Oh,
and
and there's the ice. That is
the
absolutely
ice.
the ice. 87, 82. All the ranks wins in 2. Bravo.
Yeah,
indeed.
no, seriously, bravo. Like, my mind would say, hell no, I don't want to do that. like the way that VRNL does this, I extremely appreciate, and I extremely appreciate them doing something out of the ordinary and something completely out of the box. It's something new and it's something different, and it gets people to think about a different way to play Echo Arena. So it's really a good alternative to. It's a nice off-season league in a sense, but yeah, EJP. Oh my God, I love slurring my words. EJP. Thank the Lord I got it correctly. Throughout this time, I think Tyro NA did improve a lot, but what do you think held them back in this game?
I honestly don't know that it was too much. I mean, like you saw, we saw them flip back and forth in the middle of your calls, and I mean it was just a few little things. Like I think Newton called it kind of at the end of the game. Don't chase the disc, turn around and stun people, right? Like it's just maybe small tweaks that were the difference here. It wasn't a blowout by any stretch, right? And I think that's also maybe kind of the point as well, right? Is to kind of take away kind of those blowout types of matches and make it closer, make it more difficult, and again to the point you made, add that different element, that different challenge.
Well, Newton Dad, anything else you'd like to add on EJP's wonderful wording? Honestly, this is one of your first times there, you did a phenomenal job. So, I think you'd be a really good sideliner because I was doing a lot more of the play-by-plays. You know your stuff about the game, and I feel like you could apply that for sidelining, talking about what people did right, what people did wrong. But yeah.
Well, what we have going on the screen now is I put up the scoring standing bracket from Challenge. We can see the conclusion of round 1's coming through, and round 2 matchups are starting to begin to line up. So you see all the ranks in Tyro. So that's going to move all the ranks into game 9 to go against Blackout, probably beginning of next week. The second game of the week will be Kingdoms and Hot Potato, and then third is Project Phoenix versus Nameless. And I think Sharpshooter's Tranquility is the game we have tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. And if I'm also not mistaken, those are the two teams that feature Gilligan and none other than Hasco. So two ultimate legendary bruisers in the game of Echo are gonna face off tomorrow in the Echo Arena here on VRNL on Virtus Media. So definitely tune in for that. Be looking at watch for us to go live. So subscribe or follow the channel. Definitely follow the channel so you know when we're going live and so you can see when that's going to happen. It's going to be a one not to miss for sure.
I'm very red now.
You're very red.
Yeah.
Are you embarrassed, JG? Don't be. It's okay. Definitely, EJP, thank you so much for being our co-caster tonight. JG, always a pleasure to do work with you, friend. You know, this is fun. This is what we do in the off season. It's so casual, so low key. So doesn't matter if we mess up. So doesn't matter if we have fun. It does matter if we have fun. We have to have fun. Though, you know, we're here for it. And Virtus is just, we're willing to experiment on Virtus and do things that are crazy. We've got shows almost every day of the week, but coming up in very short order, in about 18 minutes, is the Notorious podcast, the Beer League podcast. So don't miss that. And we're so happy that you guys joined us. We're going to go ahead and cut this thing loose so Gilligan can set it up for the next round. And you guys come back early, come back often. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.